So before I start, I just want to say I am so sorry for the sound. Sound is going to get better, trust. But I've been procrastinating so hard for making a new video, and today I was like, I'm gonna make a video no matter what. Sound or no sound, it's gonna happen. So I'm just using this iPhone mic. But yeah, my name is David Olamide Shoyinka. I'm a cinematographer currently based in Berlin, Germany. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about something not necessarily filmmaking related, but it's something that is really important to us filmmakers, us cinematographers, and that's our mental health. Whether it be on set or just in our day-to-day lives, the world of filmmaking is extremely hard. Um, Trying to start out and progress through a career, especially if you're starting out with not too many connections, it can be stressful in so many ways. And even if you do make it and you are working on set, you still have to take care of yourself. It's a stressful job. Speaking as a cinematographer, you're seen as someone that's always meant to have answers at all times. You're seen as someone that's meant to be cool, calm, and collected at all times. And it is a good trait, and they are skills you need to train, but you are also human, and you do get stressed. And most likely, a lot of the times, you might be bottling in that stress and holding it down. So 2022 was, in many terms, in many ways, a great year for me, but there were also some bumps along the way. And one of the biggest bumps was that I had my first panic attack ever. Um, I can easily say that it probably was the scariest moment of my life. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was that something crazy was going on within my body. And then within the space of 20 minutes, it felt like nothing happened. I was laughing, I was fine, and yeah, it was almost as if it never happened. But as time went on, I realized that that episode may have had lasting effects on how I live my day-to-day life going forward. Since then, I've had feelings of anxiety, and I can easily say that this is the first time in my life that I can really, really say I can feel it in my body, and it's not maybe an unconscious thing. I know in society and in different industries, talking about these things is a bit taboo. Filmmaking, I think, being one of them, because working in this industry, there is a lot of shouting. There is a lot of just get on with it. There is a lot of it'll be fine. You need to get on. If you're not ready to work, there'll be another one willing to bite your hand off to do it. And I feel a lot of us, whether you're a director or whether you're just a PA, we sacrifice our mental health just to make sure that we stay advancing in our careers. It's not easy not knowing when your next job is sometimes. You apply for job after job, you connect and network with person after person, which is unfortunately how our industry works, and you do not get any replies, no matter how good you feel your work is. And, everyone does go through it. You know, in that sense, you're not alone, but sometimes it can feel like that. When you go on social media and you see your cinematography buddies and friends posting job after job, and you're at home kind of doing nothing, or maybe you're doing a part-time job just to make ends meet, it can be hard on your mind. Um, I feel like people don't talk about this side of things too much, and that's why I wanted to talk about it and discuss it and at least share my worries and hopes with you and how I manage it. And that's the most important thing for me. It's management of all this, because I've realized that I'm probably going to have these insecurities and I'm probably going to have these worries for as long as I stay in this industry. And I love this industry. I love being a cinematographer. I love working, whether it's the best project in the world where I've got all the toys, or whether it's a scrappy indie film where we're in the rain, in the trenches, just trying to make a movie. I love it all. It's my passion, it's my love. And because of that case, I need to figure out how to manage it. So, one of the first things I've learned to do is to speak about what's going on in my head, whether that be friends or family, a loved one, a mentor, or whether it be a counselor, a therapist. It's important that we speak about it. It's important that there's someone in your life you feel you can share your insecurities, your worries, but your hopes and your dreams also, and that they won't judge you for it. Sometimes all you want is someone to listen, sometimes you want answers, sometimes you need knowledge. All is fine, all is great. It's not shared upon in film school, and it's also one of those things that I feel like people won't say when you're on set. Like, these are things that will happen, and these are things that you need. But for me, at least, it is. I feel like when my episode happened and I started sharing what was going on with me more and more in very casual settings, sometimes it kind of felt like something was coming off my chest. I felt lighter. Especially when people would be like, "Oh, I felt that too." "Oh, me too, yeah. I can relate." It made me feel not so alone anymore. It made me feel not so strange. And even though I logically know this, sometimes you do need to hear that other people go through it too, not just the fact that you know it. I'm more than just a cinematographer, and I am more than just a filmmaker. I have other aspects of my personality that are important, and I have friends that love me for that. I have family that love me for that. I just want to make sure that you know you're not alone. I know I'm not alone. And I feel really good about speaking about this, and I hope that this may trigger more people to start speaking about this in this industry.